All right, we are going to use our TI to find the probability that the mean weight of all 20 passengers was 175 pounds or more. So again, this is exactly the same as our previous normal distribution problems because we have the sampling distribution of the mean, which is a normal distribution. We want to know a probability involving a mean for a sample. And our original population, male weights, is normally distributed. That tells us that if we went out and grabbed a sample of size 20 and found the mean and threw them back and grabbed a sample of size 20 and found the mean and threw them back and did that over and over and over for every possible sample of size 20 we could get, that the distribution of those sample means would be normal. So we're going to use our second VAR's normal CDF. So I'll scroll down to normal CDF, enter. Now we want to know the probability that this sample mean is 175 pounds or more. So we shaded in our graph and we put in 175 as our lower bound. Our upper bound, well, we want to go up forever because we say 175 pounds or more. The mean of our sample distribution is the same as the mean for the population, 172 pounds. Here is where things get a little bit different. We know the standard deviation for the population is 29. But we are not looking at a probability for a randomly selected person from the population. We are looking for the probability involving the mean of 20 randomly selected people from the population. So we take that population standard deviation and we divide it by the square root of the sample size. Now I like to put this in here exactly. That way I don't have any rounding error when my graphing calculator calculates the probability. If you wanted to, you could have found that first on your main screen, 29 divided by the square root of 20. You get about 6.48. And to me, that's important for graphing the normal distribution for this sampling distribution of the mean. You could put in 6.48 here, but you would get an answer that's a little bit off. There'd be some rounding error, but it's up to you. All right, so enter, paste that onto the main screen. For those of you who don't have a calculator that prompts you, make sure that you have in your notes what to put. Normal CDF and then lower bound, comma, upper bound, comma, mean, comma, standard deviation of the sampling distribution, or standard error of the mean, which is the population standard deviation divided by the square root of the sample size. Go ahead and hit enter, and here is the probability that the mean weight of 20 male passengers on a water taxi is 175 pounds or more. As always, if you have any questions, let me know.